All right, so let's see how these celebrities got rich. As the title says, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had dropped some game. Test.
Today, I'm about to interview some of the
I had to test the mic. All right, let's get straight to the video.
richest celebrities on the planet. I'm talking about people who didn't just become famous, but turned their fame into massive empires, made hundreds of millions of dollars, and in some cases, billions. From music moguls to Shark Tank legends. And later in this video, I'm gonna be interviewing a billionaire worth over $15 billion who owns the Miami Dolphins to find out how these celebrities actually got rich and whether fame is the ultimate cheat code for becoming wealthy. So let's go meet some of your favorite celebrities. Hey, what city are we in?
We are in Miami, baby.
Hey, look, we just made it to Miami out here, you guys. You guys know I have a lot of billionaire friends, so listen very carefully. I just texted one of them. It's Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank. I heard he was out here in Miami. I told him our last interview on social media got over 20 million views, so it's only right we do another one. But when I texted him, he told me there was someone else that I needed to meet. So we're on our way right now to interview not one, but two Shark Tank billionaires. Let's go see how they got rich. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Question for you. How did you guys get rich?
How do we do what?
How did you get rich?
Well, Kevin's not actually rich.
I worked hard. The next thing you knew, old Jed's a millionaire. That's exactly what happened. Entrepreneurship is kind of a binary outcome. Not everything works, but when you get the big hit, wowie zowie kiddies.
What was your main business?
Children's educational software advancing reading and math scores. Robert can't read or do math.
It's true. Kevin is worth thousands of dollars.
How about yourself, sir?
I started a big tech company, unlike Kevin.
What's the #1 skill people should be looking to master in today's world?
AI.
AI.
Beyond that, though, we're in the creator economy. We got
Sales. You gotta know sales.
Robert's right. Forever, for the next 1,000 years, a great salesperson starts the month at 0 as a target and hits it consistently. Men and women that consistently hit their sales targets are gold.
Good salespeople sell a product. Great salespeople sell value.
How old are you both?
Robert's 106. I'm a vampire and I'm only 71.
How old are you?
71.
You're not
He is-
7. Are you
he is.
71?
I know.
I didn't even know that.
Well,
You
he's
look
got
amazing.
3 facelifts.
No. Listen, I don't do facelifts. I do longevity. I work out every day. I eat the right food, and I'm amazingly good at what I do, staying healthy.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
64.
Y'all both look amazing. Let me ask you this right now. I'm gonna challenge you both. Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
Steve Jobs, he was a nasty guy. He said, there's only 3 things you have to get done every day. That's called the signal. Everything else that stops you from getting the 3 things done is the noise. If you understand what I'm telling you, you will be successful. I said, Steve, you're such an asshole. Why would I believe you? He said, trust me. Get the 3 things done and avoid everything else during the day. The ratio has to be 80% signal, 20% noise, and you will be very successful. He was right. He was very right.
How about yourself? What's the greatest piece
Warren
of advice?
Avis, who started Avis Rent-A-Car, constant forward momentum. Every day, there are 2 or 3 things that advance the ball. Know what those are.
Same signal, I think, right?
I think it is.
Warren and Jobs had the same signal. And we benefit from listening to these guys and ingraining in our heads. There's always a mentor in your life. You just have to listen for it.
Kevin, what's the biggest thing you've learned from Shark Tank over 18 years?
What a you are.
When you think about all the billionaires, the most successful people you both have met, what's that one trait they all have in common?
Oh, easy. Great purpose. I've never met somebody with great wealth who doesn't have great purpose.
They don't care about money. Billionaires don't care about money.
So true.
They're on a mission, and money just, it's amazing. If you're a great entrepreneur and you're so passionate about your business, you wake up one day saying, oh shit, I'm rich. But you don't stop working.
Don't chase the money, chase the dream. The money will follow.
I know. And then when you get it, you buy some good watches. Can we talk about my 2 pieces today? When Robert saw this Rolex,
I cried.
he cried.
What's your name?
Mr. Wonderful.
Kevin O'Leary. And what?
Who's he?
And what's your name?
Robert Herjavec.
My final question, if me and you died tomorrow, if you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, I've got 23 million followers, what would that message be?
Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Only 2 out of 10 people are going to be entrepreneurs. If you feel it, take the risk. Step out and do it. If it's in you, you can do it. Because here's the truth about the economy. 80% of the people in America work for 20% of the entrepreneurs. That's what happens. Are you one of the 20%? Go and get it.
Love that. And yourself, your last message to the younger generation right here.
The joy is the journey. If you don't love it, you're not going to stick with it.
Y'all have amazing advice. Thank you so much for your time. I got your contact already. I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Absolutely. Great interview. What the
He's
fuck?
great. He's great.
Guys, we just interviewed Kevin O'Leary and Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank. I asked them both the #1 skill people need to master in the business world today. And what did they say? AI. And Kevin O'Leary said something that hit hard. He said men and women who consistently hit their sales targets are gold. And honestly, honestly, that is exactly why I use Go High Level in all my companies. Go High Level is basically an all-in-one sales and marketing system for your business. It keeps all of your leads, your DMs, your emails, your bookings, your follow-ups, your customers all in one place. Then it automates the entire process for you. So when someone reaches out to my business or any of my companies, they get emails, reminders, follow-ups, everything automatically, which is huge because listen, most entrepreneurs don't lose money because of a bad product or a bad service. They lose money because they don't follow up. And what's crazy is that is actually the second time that I've interviewed Robert Herjavec. And the first time, this is what he told.
Now look. I get what he's saying and all, but for you to even get the follow up, you have to have leads. You know what I'm saying? You gotta market yourself so you can get the leads to even follow up. Now don't get me wrong, the things that he's talking about is amazing, great, and it's also crucial to the business that you start or choose to start. You know what I'm saying? But first things first, you gotta have leads. Now you might ask, yo, how do you get leads? Like I said, you gotta market yourself correctly. For example, videos like this. He's getting leads for his business based off of how? Because he's adding value to the viewer. And when you add value, they're going to trust you more, and they're more likely to buy from you because they trust you more. You know what I'm saying? Because you gave them something, and now they feel comfortable to give you their money so they can learn more. You see what I'm saying? But they're not going to buy nothing if you don't have no type of value. You're not helping them in any type of way. They're not going to want to buy. That's the thing about sales. I feel like personally, I might be wrong. Tell me if you got some tips in the comments. But me personally, that's what I feel on a business standpoint, based off things I have learned so far. But hey, he dropped a game though. He dropped a game for sure. But again, you got to start with leads. But after the leads, do what he just said. Okay.
AI is the greatest opportunity in our lifetime.
So listen to me very carefully. The entrepreneurs who win in this new era are gonna be the ones that use AI and systems to scale faster than everyone else. So if you're serious about scaling your business and never leaving any money on the table, waste no more time. Go down, click the link in the description of this video, and start your free trial of Go High Level today and watch your business change forever. That being said, let's get back to the video. All right, you guys, so look, I have a very special surprise for you all right now. I am currently headed to go meet up with and interview legendary Rick Ross, okay? A lot of you guys know Rick Ross as a legendary hip hop artist, right? He's made some of the biggest songs of all time. But guys, I will say this, 99% of music artists, 99% of rappers have not done what he's done going into the business world, building multi-million-dollar companies. Rick Ross is on his way to becoming a billionaire. This guy's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and we're about to get $1 million worth of game from him on how he became one of the richest artists in the world. All right, you guys, so we are at our destination. Any second now, Rick Ross is gonna be pulling up. But here's the thing, guys, look, I'm gonna be cold approaching him the second he gets out of the car. I'm gonna ask him when he made his first million, how he got rich, and I'm gonna get the blueprint from him on how he really became wealthy, you guys. Let's go see what Rick Ross has to say. Right now, I'm coming right here. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
How did you get rich, my friend?
Music.
Music. And what's your name?
It's the biggest.
Rick Ross. And I go all over the world interviewing billionaires to help the younger generation. Can I get 1 minute with you for the channel real quick?
Why not?
For the people that don't know, did you come from a lot of money?
I wish.
Yeah.
I really wish.
Did you have people that doubted you when you started out?
It's people that, believe it or not, it's people that still doubt me.
Why?
That's just come with the game.
Why don't you listen to them?
I never listened to them. That's why I made it. You can't listen to nobody but yourself and your heart.
But you've already made hundreds of millions of dollars throughout your career. You're still going. What keeps Rick Ross motivated, man?
I'm doing what I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to be 20 summers in from my first release and still get that love.
How old are you?
I just celebrated my 50th.
Your longevity is admirable, man. You and I both know a lot of creators, whether it be artists, influencers, athletes, a lot of them go broke. You understood that building wealth through music was not enough. You had to have ownership in real businesses.
Building wealth through music could be a lot for a lot of people, but it wasn't enough for what I wanted to achieve and experience. I understood my potential and I was gonna throw the dice, and that's what I did, and I did it a lot of different ways.
When you were on stage with Grant Cardone, you said one of your rules is you never leave money on the table. For my audience of 22 million people, can you break down that rule for us?
You might have a store, and in your store, you may sell this shirt for $10. You may have someone that you know, someone that worked right across from you come into the store, and they only have $7 today, but they really want the shirt. I got you. Give me the 7. You're gonna take the shirt, and when you got the 3, come back and see me.
We don't leave any money on the table here.
We can't. Because if you do that, imagine how many times you've let those $7 walk out of your store over the last 20 years. How many 7s of dollars could you afford?
Somebody else is gonna get that business.
Rose would have took it.
How many businesses do you own today? Tell us your businesses. What companies do you own?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Nah, I'm 30 plus partnerships in. How many Wingstop franchises? I stopped counting after 30.
What do people need to understand about scaling and being a business owner in the franchise model?
You gotta have someone wonderful that has that same fire to run them. If I'm there everywhere I'm at, it's the biggest shit ever. If it's not Ricky Rose, I gotta make sure someone else is there that has that passion. And that's something I had never thought in before I began buying all of these franchises. You just, well, I'm finna keep going. I'm finna turn this 300K into 2 million right now.
You learn from Jay Prince, it's better to have 10% of a watermelon than 100% of a pie. What I think keeps so many entrepreneurs broke in today's world is they want to be selfish and have everything themselves. How important is it to delegate and let other people come in and have a piece of the pie rather than be greedy and have it all to yourself?
Well, when it comes to me and myself, I believe in me controlling what I'm best at. And whatever my weaknesses are, let someone that's mastered that handle that for you. Make sure you covering all, just killing it. You got to kill it.
I'm going to challenge you real quick. Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that Rick Ross received in his lifetime?
You got to have game if you want to get work. And I took that so many different ways. You can lay in the house and sit around bullshit. Or you could get up and go to where it's at. Go out there, stick your hand out and introduce yourselves to people and say, yo, man, this is what I'm here to do. This is what I do. This is what I'm good at. If you need me, holler at me. If you laying in the bed, rubbing your feet together, it ain't gonna happen.
They say to say a closed mouth does not get fed.
Nah, most definitely won't get no lemon peppers.
How do you feel about diversification?
I love it.
Why?
It's called multiples. Yeah. Why not? You got to give yourself the opportunity. I don't close the doors on myself. Leave the door open. Even if something happened and it don't go the way I want it to, I'm not closing the door on that. That might not have been the right time.
Do you take any days off? Do you believe in weekends?
Of course not. I love them. I enjoy them. But if you asking if I'm not hustling, you crazy. We hustling. It's Sunday right now and it's going down.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one last message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Man, you got to make sure you enjoying life. Don't live and put yourself in a position where you hate what's going on. You got to wake up, feel good about it, go and get it. Everything else will fall in place. There was a point where I never thought I would be a millionaire, and it most definitely, once I became a millionaire, I never imagined that I could make $1 million 25 different ways. Yeah. But here we are.
Are you going to become a billionaire?
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
I can't wait.
You have amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate that.
Too easy. You know what I'm saying? That's why
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
It's too easy.
All right, you guys, the time has now come. Look, we are currently heading to the Miami Dolphins Stadium to interview Stephen Ross, the $17 billion man. Not only does he own the Miami Dolphins, but this guy started his business with $10,000 and built it into an 11-figure fortune. This guy's worth more than $10 billion. So I cannot wait to get the secrets from him on how he became rich and how you can follow in his footsteps and the exact blueprint that he used. Let's go see what he has to say. All right, you guys, look, so we just got to our destination where we're going to be interviewing Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins. Now, here's the thing. We're doing this to F1, right? We're in the paddock club. We're in the suite. And as soon as he walks out here, I'm going to be cold approaching you, just like I do in a lot of my interviews. Now,
Let me do some research. What is the paddock club in F1? The Paddock Club is Formula One's official ultra-premium VIP hospitality service, offering exclusive high-end experience at Grand Prix weekends, located directly above the pit lane garages. Private grandstand access, backstage area. Cost. The tickets are very expensive, costing over $15,000 per person for a weekend, reflecting the status. Interesting. So $15,000. Oh, he probably didn't pay that because he has the connections. That's fire though. But yo, $15,000. Oh, y'all wild. I mean, it's less than the Super Bowl though.
He knows that I'm going to be doing it, but I'm still going to catch him off guard and go in there and ask him how he made his first billion and how old he was. So we're going to wait. Any second now he's going to be coming out. We're going to interview the legend and the billionaire Stephen Ross. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How old were you when you became a billionaire?
Somewhere probably late 30s.
How old are you now?
86.
86. You look amazing for 86. What do you do for a living?
I'm a real estate developer. I own the Miami Dolphins.
Did you ever think growing up you were going to own an NFL team? I mean, it's so prestigious, sir. There's only 32 NFL teams, and you own one of those.
You know, you aspire to things. You never know where you end up. You got to think big. And, you know, I always saw the benefits of really loving sports and then the benefits how it can help you in business by owning an NFL team.
Did you have a lot of money when you started out in business?
Zero.
Zero. So you didn't come from a rich family?
No, I've built it all up without ever having another dollar from an investor.
What's your name?
Steve Ross.
Steve, I'm going to challenge you. Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
It's really execution. You know, today everybody has ideas. It's the ability to execute.
Ideas go to the grave. They go to the grave.
And, you know, everybody, you walk around, there's everybody, I had that idea. I had that idea. You never did it. You see opportunity, you have to act upon it.
Among yourself and all of the billionaires that you know, what is that one trait they all have in common? Think about your network. The most successful people, what is that one thing they all share?
They love what they're doing. And I mean, it's not about the money. It's about the love of success and how that makes you feel and doing things that other people aren't doing and accomplishing that.
Are you happy?
Thrilled.
You are.
Couldn't be happier.
Stephen, what keeps you so motivated? You have all the success anybody could ever dream of, and you're still building companies. You're still developing billions of dollars worth of real estate. You own a football team. What keeps Stephen Ross motivated?
I mean, because you want to do things that are impactful. I don't find getting up and wanting to go play golf is something that's impactful. That's great for once in a while. But I mean, using your mind and really trying to have an impact and doing the right thing and seeing things grow, that's what keeps you, really motivated.
You think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No.
Why not?
Being an entrepreneur, you got to take risks.
Were you ever afraid of risk?
No.
Why not?
Because, I believe in myself, and if I fail, not everything works out the way you expect, but you just got to believe overall what you're doing, and you're doing something worthwhile. It's just not all about making money. You're giving back at the same time, and if you don't have that feeling of giving back, you lose that fulfillment of having done something.
But your business was competitive. How did you stand out from competition?
I always said, there's only room at the top, and I wanted to be the best in class, and that's the only place that I've really wanted to operate. I still believe that, you got to shoot to be the best, and you want your organization, the people to believe in that, and to create a team that can work together.
So having that team was important. It helped you go further.
Yeah, it's about people. You don't do it yourself.
People will take you places that money can, I like to say.
Exactly.
What is the best city to do business in today's world?
I think South Florida. I see Palm Beach County, West Palm Beach. It's probably offering the most amount of opportunity of any place. If you look at it from a business environment, state of Florida is probably the best business state.
My final question for you. 86 years old today. Stephen, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be? If I could give you these last 30 seconds to give the younger generation the blueprint right here to really become successful, what's your last message to the younger generation?
Understand yourself, know yourself, and then go for it.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time, sir. You
Thank
give
you.
beautiful advice, sir. And I like to connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. Guys, that's a wrap on today's video. I need you to stop right now. Like and subscribe for amazing content coming every week to the School of Hard Knocks. Every single week, I'm bringing you the biggest 8, 9, and 10 figure.
Now that's fire right there. You know what I'm saying? Drop some good game. You see what I'm saying? Drop some good game. Take some notes. You know what I'm saying? I took mental notes. And I also seen what they was talking about to a extent. You know what I'm saying? I learned. I understand what they saying. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's probably a time in my life or a time in your life right now or even later or, you know what I'm saying, previously before in your life that you thought, yo, what are they talking about? The whole time? When you got older or you learned more, then that's when you really realize, like, oh, I understand what they're talking about now. You see what I'm saying? So, take notes. Take notes, take notes, take notes. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like another thing I want to let y'all know, with all these people, whether it's millionaires, billionaires, regular people, whatever it is, or successful people, the one thing they all have in common is that they take action. You know what I'm saying? They take action on their dreams. They take actions on their thoughts that they have, and they go do it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times that they failed or they didn't succeed, but again, like I think Kevin O'Leary said it. I don't know. It's one of the Shark Tank people who said it though. But it's like once it works, you did it. You know what I'm saying? Once it works, you did it. But you gotta keep going. And like the dude who owns the Dolphins, he said, yo, when he asked him, were you scared to fail? He said, no. You can't be scared to fail. You just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Even when Rick Ross, he keeps trying these different things. Some of the things, a lot of the things worked out. But did all of them work out? Probably not. Which is fine. What really matters is, again, once he had the one to hit, boom. Now he do it again and again and again. And don't get me wrong, there's probably things in between that he tried that didn't work. But that's why you can't be scared to fail. And once it works, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you got an idea, you got a thought, anything, go act on it. Go try it. If you got a business idea, go try it. If you got a YouTube video idea, go try it. If it's something productive, it's something that's you believe that could excel you in life, go try it. No cap. Chase your dreams, accomplish your dreams, and if it don't work, try again with more knowledge. No cap. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We out.